Hello students, today we will discuss the real numbers exercise 1.3. Okay, before going to do the sums related to the exercise 1.3, we will discuss the concept related to the exercise 1.3. Okay, first concept is decimal number. Decimal number. What is the decimal number? A number x is there. X means that is the decimal number. It can be written as p by q form. It can be written as a p by q form. Some fraction form I want to write, that is possible to write p by q form, where then this is the numerator, this is the denominator. Numerator, denominator. If denominator is able to write as 10, 100, 1000 and so on, 10,000 and so on. Any one of these is able to write in place of q, then that number is called the decimal number. Then that number is called the decimal number. Okay, if I take examples for those, 23 by 10, this is decimal number. Okay, 237 by 1000, this is the decimal number. Okay, decimal number means we can write this is fraction form is we can write the decimal number. What is decimal number? A number which can be written as p by q from, where denominator should be in form of 10, 1000, 10,000 or 1000 and so on. Then that is called, that means one beside zeros will be appear at the denominator place. Then that is called the decimal number. Okay, fraction form of decimal number is we can say like these fractions. Okay, now we will write the decimal form. Okay, we can write 23.758. Okay, I take and this is the decimal number form. This is the decimal number form. This is the fraction for the fraction form for the decimal number. Okay, this is the decimal number form. Decimal number form having three parts: 1, 2, 3. Okay, this part is called the whole part. This is part is called the whole part, and this is the decimal point. Decimal point. Decimal point. This is called the decimal part. Decimal part. Okay, every decimal number having three parts. One is the before point part. We can call the whole part, whole number part. Here point you can call the decimal point. Here 758. 758 we can call the decimal part. Okay, any fraction is given to you. Any fraction is given to you, we can write the decimal form. Okay, in this real number we are discussing the about the rational numbers. Already we know what is the rational number. A number which is in the form of p by q. Rational number I want to discuss now. Rational number, a number which is in the form of p by q, where p, q are co-primes. P, q are co-primes, and q is not equal to 0. Then this is called the rational number. Every rational number we can express as the decimal form. Basically, every rational number having two types of decimals. What are those decimals? Okay, if I take one example here, 1 by 3, for example 1 by 3 or 1 by 2, 1 by 2 I take in here. If I take in numerator 1 and denominator 2, if I divide 1 by 2, we will get the quotient 2 divided 1. Okay, 2, 0, 0, 1. Okay, 1 will not divide again. So keep point here at quotient place and take 1 0. 2 5 as 10. Remainder 0. What is the quotient here? For 1 by 2 we can write a decimal form 0.5. Okay, after point how many digits are there? 1 digit only. What is that digit? 5. Okay, in quotient place we can recognize how many digits are there at the decimal part. Then that is called the finite decimals. If a rational number having the decimal part is finite, then that is called the terminating decimal. terminating decimal. For example, we can take 0.5. Here only one digit is there. That is finite number. Finite means here we can count the digits. We can count the digit, and that is called the finite. Okay, and one more example. 15.752. Here after point we have 1, 2, 3. 3 digits are there. Okay, these are the finite decimal. So we can call that terminating decimal. Okay, one more example we can take. Okay, one more example we will take. Okay, 1 by 3. 1 by 3 if you take 1 by 3. Okay, 1 divided with 3. 1 divided with 3. 3 I want to divide here. 1. Okay, now 3, 0, 0. 1 will be remainder. 1 will not divide again. So take point here, quotient place. 0 keep here. 3, 3 is 9. Remainder 1. Again after taking point we can take one more 0. Okay, every time. Okay, 3, 3 is 9 again. Again we will getting remainder 1. If you go on further also, we will get a remainder 1 and quotient 3 only repeating. That means here after the point we can't say how many digits are there. If you we can do this one as long as further. Okay, we can whenever decimal part is not finite, that means not countable, then that is called the non-terminating repeating decimal. Non-terminating repeating decimal. Okay, for example we can write 0.333 and so on. 12.57272 and so on. Okay, here 3 is repeating. How many digits are there after point? We can't say. So these are not finite. Similarly, in this example also 12.5727272. Okay, here so many digits are there. 72 will be repeating. So this is called the non-terminating decimal. Okay, up to now we discussed these two models by division. By division only we will discuss here. Okay, now without doing the division, how we can recognize the given rational number is. The given rational number is okay, terminating decimal or non-terminating decimal. How we can recognize? Shall we see now? Okay, if you observe here. Okay, first we will discuss about the terminating decimal. Whenever if you take a fraction, a number which is in the form of p by q, where prime factorization of q should be 2 power n into 5 power n form, where m n are positive integer. M comma n are positive integers or non-negative integers. Okay, once again here a number which is in the form of p by q, where prime factorization of q should be in form of 2 power n into 5 power n, where m n are positive integers or non-negative integers. Then that fraction gives the terminating decimal. That means 2 power n, 5 power n. Only combination these only we have to take prime factorization for the denominator. Okay. Otherwise, if you go for the non-terminating decimal, before going to that one, we will discuss the example related to this one. What is the example for the terminating decimal? Okay, I taken one fraction here. Okay, I taken one fraction here. 7 by 20. This gives, I want to know, this gives the terminating decimal or non-terminating decimal. Terminating decimal or non-terminating decimals, which is giving, I want to know. Whenever if you want to know the terminating or non-terminating, first identify the denominator. What is the denominator here? 20. For this 20, take factorization. Okay, prime number you have to use to factor. Okay, 20 will divide with the 2 table. So 2 10 is 20. 2 10 is 20. Next, we again with the 2 table. 2 5 is 10. Okay, next 5 1 is 5. 1 is not a prime number. Okay, because that is having only one factor, one divisor only. So only these three numbers only have to. That means we can write 7 by 2 multiply 5. That means we can write 7 by 2 is repeating twice. So we can write 2 power 2. 5 is repeating once, 5 power 1. Okay, if you observe here, what are the decimal denominator part? It is in the form of 2 power n, 5 power n form. Here n value 2, m value 1. Any number we will get. Okay, so we can conclude 7 by 20 is terminating decimal. Terminating decimal. One more example we will discuss related to the terminating one. Okay, if I take an 11 by 15. 11 by 15 I take it. One more example it is 11 by 15. It which gives terminating decimal or non-terminating decimal. I want to know. Then immediately we have to identify. First step we have to identify the denominator. Denominator 15. Okay, for the denominator 15, take factorization. Okay, which is divisible by 2 table? No. Which is divided by 3 table? While factorization is going on, we have to use the prime numbers only. Prime numbers already we know 2, 3, 5, 7. Those numbers only have to use. Okay, 3, 5 is 15. 5, 1 is 5. Okay, now what are the numbers here? 3, 5 is 15. Now we can write 11 by 15. We can write as product of prime factors 3 into 5. Okay, if you observe here denominator, which is in the form of 3 power 1, 5 power 1. Okay, already we know when we say terminating decimal, the denominator prime factorization should be in the form of 2 power n, 5 power n form we should have. But here 5 is there, but 2 is not there. Other than 2 is number, other than 2 or 5 is there, then that gives the non-terminating decimal. Once again listen, whenever the denominator is not in form of 2 power n and 5 power n, okay, then that gives the non-terminating decimal. Okay, here 3 is other number is there, other than 2 and 5, 3 is there. So 11 by 15 gives the non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal. Okay, now this is about the non-terminating decimal and non-terminating decimal example. Okay, now we will discuss the whenever a terminating decimal is given to you. Whenever a terminating decimal is given to you, for example, I take one more example. Okay, 0.4 is given. We have write in P by Q form. Whenever a question like this given 0.4, write in P by Q form or rational number form. Okay, 0.4. Okay, after decimal point, how many digits are there? 1 digit is there. Then 0.4 multiply with 10 by 10. 2 digits are there means 100 by 100. 3 digits are there means point of how many digits are there? 1 beside such number of zeros we have to take and multiply. Then what will be 0.4 into 10 means 4.0. 4.0 means 4 only you can write. Okay, 0.4 into 10 means 4.0. 4.0 means 4 we can write by 10. Now, whenever a P by Q form, if you want to consider, that should be standard form. Standard form means numerator, denominator should not divide further. Okay, should not divide. If you take 4 or 10, these two will divide with 2 table. These two will divide with 2 table. So cancel this one. 2 is 4, 2 5 is 10. Now, if you consider 2 5, will not divide with other than 1 table. So we can take this is the standard form. Okay, 2 by 5. Okay, whenever if you take 0.5 as a P by Q form, 2 by 5. 2 by 5. One more example we will discuss. Okay, 15.625. 15.625. Okay, that means we can write a 15.625. Okay, by which number we have to multiply? We have to take after decimal point how many digits are there? Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 digits are there. So we have to multiply 1000. 1000 by 1000. 1000 by 1000 you have to multiply. Okay, now 15.625 into 1000 means point will be removed. totally we will get 15,625 by 1000. Okay, shall we say this is the standard form? No, it will divide with 5 table. 5 table we have to divide. Okay, with 5 table we have to divide. 5 3 is 15, 6 remainder, 5 1 is 5, 1 remainder, 1 2 12, 5 2 is 10, 10 means here 2 will be there. 5 5 is 25. Here again divide. 5 3 is 5 1 is 5 2 is 10, 5 5. 5 2 is 10, 2 zeros remaining. And 5 200 is 1000. Again it will be divided or not. We have to check. Again it will divide. 5 table. 5 40 is 5 40 is 5 6 is 30. 30 means 1 will be remainder. 1 12, 1 2 12, 5 2 is 10, 2 will be remainder. 2 5 and take another digit. 5 5 is 2. Again it will 5 5 5 is 2. Again it will be divided. Okay, 5 8 is 40. 5 8 is 40. 5 1 is 5. 5 2 is 10. 5 5. Okay, again it will divide. 125 by 8. No. So 125 by 8 is the fraction form for this one. Okay. Now in page number 11 we have in AP textbook page number 11 we have one question. Write decimal form and which digits are repeating. Okay, write the decimal form and which digits are repeating. Here 2 by 7 is given. Before that one 1 by 3 we will do. Already we done that one. Again we will do 1 by 3. First question digit. 1 by 3 we have to write the decimal form. Later which digits are repeating we want to say. Okay, here numerator 1, denominator 3. With the denominator we have to divide the numerator. 3 1 3 0 0. Okay, 1 remainder. Point is here at quotient place. Take 1 0. 3 1 3 3 is 9. 3 3 1 3 3 is 9. Nearest number only you have to choose. Okay, 1 remainder again. After taking the point at quotient place, we can take 1 0. 1 0 we can take. Okay, again 3 3 is 9. Remainder 1. Okay, if you go on further, we will again we have to take 0. 3 3 is 9. If you go further, again we are getting remainder 1. Take 0. 3 3 is. This 3 is repeating so many times. Okay, we can't stop the calculation. Okay, so we can write 0.3333 and so on is the quotient base number. Okay, we can write 0. Which is repeating here? 3 is repeating. 3 is repeating means that 3 hard to write. Above that one is hard to write the bar symbol or vinculum symbol. This symbol denotes this is repeating. This is repeating. Now we can conclude. What is the question? Write the decimal form. We written the decimal form here. Okay, now which digits are repeating? Which digits are repeating here? Digits are repeating. Repeated digits equal to which digits are repeating? Only 3 is there. Only 3. Okay, go for the next another sum. This is the one model. In this model, same model, we will discuss another one. 2 by 7. Okay, here 2 by 7. Second question. 2 by 7. Okay, 2 by 7. Here numerator 2, denominator is 7. Now denominator divide the numerator. That means we will take 7 here 2. Okay. Okay, 7 will divide with 2? No. 7 0 0. 2 is the remainder. Okay, again we have the same number only. It will not divide further. So take a point at a quotient place and take 0 here. 7 2 is 14. What is the remainder? 6. After taking a point, we can take 1 0. 7 is 7. 7 5 is 35. 7 6 is 42. 7 7 is 49. 7 8 is 56. 7 8 is 63. 63 is the big number compared to this one. So 7 8 is 56. Remainder 4. Remainder 4. Now we have to take further calculation. Take one more zero because here we have point at quotient place. Okay, 40 nearest number. 7 5 is 35. 7 5 is 35. Remainder what there is 5 only. 40 minus 35 5. Again we want to do further calculation. Okay, we again point here. Take 0. 7 7 is 49. 7 1 will be we will get. Again take 0. Okay, number of times we can take 1 0 only at a time. If you want to take another 0, we have to place quotient place 0. Okay, 7 1 is 7. 3 will be there. 3. Okay, next 0. Okay, again 7 4 is 28. 28. 28 means remainder what there is 30 minus 28. 30 minus 28 means we will get a remainder 2. Okay, and after this one we will again take 0. Okay, if you observe here, this 20 same only. Okay, that means this onwards again this calculation will be repeated. 7 once that one 7 2 is 14, remainder 6. Here 6. If you go further, we will repeat again this calculation. That means this is the quotient place. Okay, what is the quotient place here? 0.2857142. Okay, here if you observe here 2857114. After we are getting 2. That means we will get again 2857 like that. Okay, that means repeating digits are means we can write this is 0.285714. 2 don't write because again it will be only repeating. Okay, so repeating digits are repeating digits equal to 2855714. Okay, whenever a decimal number is given to you, we can write a fraction form, or if whenever a rational number is given to you, we can write the decimal form. Okay, now we will discuss the exercise 1.3 related sums. What is the sums given? First Roman, write the decimal form. Write the decimal form of following. Write the decimal form of following and state terminating or non-terminating. State terminate or non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal. Here did not use decimal. Okay, here terminating decimal or non-terminating decimal by writing which is okay. Question here what there ma? Write the decimal form. Okay, write decimal form is not given to you. We can go for the shortcut method. Here we have what the question? Write the decimal form of the following. State terminating or non-terminating decimal. State terminating or non-terminating decimal. First question 3 by 8. Okay, first one like this only we will do. For example only I am saying one sum. Okay, 3 by 8. 3 by 8 numerator is 3, denominator is 8. Now divide the numerator with the denominator. Okay, now take 8 here 3. Okay, now 8 0 0 3. Okay, point keep here 0. Okay, 8 table you have to read. Nearest number you have to identify. 8 1 is 8, 8 2 is 16, 8 3 is 24. Okay, 8 3 is 24. Remainder 6. 30 minus 24 6 only. Okay, again you have to take 0. 8 5 is 40, 8 6 is 48, 8 8 is 64. 8 8 is 64 will subtract here? No. 8 7 is. Okay, what is the remainder? 4. After taking point, we can take 1 point here. Okay, 5, 40. 8 5 is 40. Remainder. What is the decimal form for this one? 0.375. This is the what is the decimal part here? 375. Here finite decimals are not finite decimals. These are finite decimals. We can count only 1, 2, 3. 3 digits are there after point. We can say this is 3 by 8 is the 3 by 8 is terminating decimal. Terminating decimal. Go for the one more example. Okay, what is the one more example? 4 1 by 5. 4 1 by 5. 4 1 by 5 is given to you. Okay, whenever a mixed fraction is given to you, convert into the improper. Improper already we know how we can convert. Without doing the conversion also we will do this one. But conversion is very easy to somebody. Okay, someone. Okay, that one we want to follow here. Okay, 5 multiply 4 plus 1 by 5 multiply 4. I want to convert into the improper fraction. 5 into 4 plus 1 by 5. That means 5 4 is 20. 20 plus 1, 21 by 5. 21 by 5. That means we want to divide 21 with 5. Okay, 21 divided with 5. 21 with 5 4 is 20. 1 remainder. 1 will not subtract 5. So take point here 0. 5 2 is 10. Remainder 0. That means we can write 4.2. 4.2. Same model only we can do another model also. How we can do another model? 4 1 by 5. We can write as in lower can 7th class we learn this one. Okay, 4 by 5 we can write as addition form. What we can write? 4 plus 1 by 5. 4 plus 1 by 5. 4 plus 1 by 5. That means 1 divided with 5. 1 divided with 5. 1 divided with 5. 5 5 0 0 1 point here. 5 2 is 10. Remainder 0. That means 0.2. 0.2. That means 4 plus 0.2. 4.2. Like this also we can do the model. Both are same only. This is we convert into the improper. Later we calculate it. Here directly we calculate it. Rational number is given to you. Whenever a rational number is given to you, we can identify which gives the terminating or non-terminating by following the 2 power n into 5 power n form. It is available or not at the denominator place. We can identify that one. We can conclude that it gives the terminating decimal or non-terminating decimal. Okay, shall we see one example? 11 by 12. In second Roman, 11 by 12. 11 by 12. 11 by 12. First, whenever if you want to identify the terminating or non-terminating, first write the prime factorization for the 12. Prime factorization for the 12. Okay, 12. 2 6 is 12. Okay, 2 6 is 12. 2 3 is 6. 3 1 is. That means we can write 11 by 2 multiply 3. Okay, then 11 by 2 is repeating twice. That means we can write exponential form 2 power 3. 3 is one time only repeating, 3 power. Okay, it is in the form of this form or not? No. Denominator so 12 is not in form, is not in 2 power n, 5 power n form. Okay, whenever it is not in the form of this form, we can 11 by 12 is the non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal. One thing remember, no need to confuse for this model. Whenever factorize, that should denominator should have 2 power n form or 5 power m form or combination of these two, 2 power n, 5 power n. Only these three combinations are available at the denominator place. We can conclude that gives the terminating decimal. Otherwise, at least one number, not 2 or 5, other than 2 or 5 is there, we can conclude that gives the non-terminating decimal. Whenever the denominator is in the form of 2 power n or 5 power n or 2 power n into 5 power n form is there, then that gives the terminating decimal. Other than these model is the denominator, other than these are available at the denominator, then that gives the non-terminating decimal. Okay, this gives the non-terminating decimal example.